An independent creator uses AI to design a character. It doesn't copy anything. It doesn't reference any existing franchise. It's original, at least on paper. The character goes viral. 48 hours later, the project is gone. No warning, no clear violation, just erased. Now imagine the same character created inside a licensed AI system owned by a company like Disney, powered by technology from OpenAI. Same controversy, same risk, but this time nothing disappears. And that leads to the real question. When AI creativity becomes institutional, who is protected and who is exposed? If a Disney OpenAI deal exists, the first change isn't creative, it's operational. Characters would no longer be launched straight into the public. They would be campaign tested first. Artificial intelligence-generated characters would be a /B tested across demographics, stress tested for controversy, scored on engagement, sentiment, and legal risk. Thousands of variations would be generated. Most would never be seen. Only the safest, highest performing versions survive. This isn't speculation. It's how Disney already tests trailers, story beats, and characters. AI just accelerates it. And once campaigns generate characters before audiences ever see them, a new question appears. What happens to characters that never get the chance to fail in public? We've seen this before. When streaming platforms like Netflix took over distribution, creators gained access, but platforms gained control. Shows weren't cancelled because audiences hated them. They were cancelled because they didn't hit internal metrics fast enough. AI-driven campaigns would do the same to characters. Characters wouldn't fail culturally. They'd fail quietly, in dashboards. The difference now? AI can generate replacements instantly. If the deal exists, campaign metrics quietly become law. Not copyright law, performance law. Characters are evaluated on watch-through rates, emotional response curves, drop-off points, brand safety thresholds. A character that triggers controversy isn't bad, it's expensive. Corporate AI systems can iterate instantly, adjust tone, backstory or appearance, relaunch safely. Independent creators can't. And this leads us back to a darker version of the opening question. Who gets forgiven for failure? And who gets erased by it? The music industry figured this out years ago. Major labels use data from platforms like Spotify and Apple Music to test songs before artists ever break through. Artists outside the system can go viral, can disappear overnight. Artists inside the system are insulated, are iterated on, are defended. AI-generated characters follow the same logic. The deal wouldn't create power, it would formalize it. This has also happened on YouTube. Creators inside early MCNs had copyright protection, legal buffering, monetization support. Creators outside took all the risk, lost channels overnight, had no appeal. AI creativity under a corporate license becomes the new MCN, not for videos, for imagination itself. Now we return to the question we opened with. When an AI-generated character causes harm, controversy, or legal trouble, who is responsible? Not the AI, not the dataset. Responsibility falls on the human closest to the output, the creator, the publisher, the user. Unless responsibility is absorbed upward through licensing, campaign documentation, institutional control. Corporate AI spreads risk across systems. Independent creators absorb it personally. That's not accidental. That's the product. So what does a Disney OpenAI deal really mean? It doesn't mean the end of creativity. It means the end of unprotected creativity at scale. AI didn't separate creativity from humans. It separated creativity from campaign protection, iteration safety, legal survivability. In the age of DisneyGPT, imagination will be everywhere. But ownership won't belong to those who create the most. It will belong to those who can afford to let their creations fail, quietly, safely, repeatedly, until one finally survives.